everyone, thank you for joining us today for another TSTC virtual visit. While we give everybody a chance to join, I do want to point out that we are social distancing here on campus today per CDC orders because of course safety is always first. If you have any questions or comments throughout this video, please leave those below and we will address them as soon as we can. Just some general information about TSTC. We have been around since 1965. We have 10 campuses that are spread out all over the state of Texas. Today we are lucky enough to be at the North Texas campus located in Red Oak, just south of Dallas. This campus has been here since 2015. There are 9 programs offered here. One of them is our drafting and design program, and we are lucky enough to have with us our lead instructor, Mr. Victor Ramirez, here today. Thank you, Victor, so much for being with us today. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and also your experience with this industry?
Thank you, Annie. As Annie said, I am the lead instructor here at the North Texas campus. My name is Victor Ramirez. I have about 30 years experience in architectural drafting and design. When I started my career, I pursued a degree in architectural drafting and design as an associate's degree program. And it gave me the skill sets to move to have an opportunity to have a job in the construction industry, where I built roadways and highways, bridges, and then I went and worked for a civil engineer, and then a structural engineer, and then finally ended up at an architectural firm, where I met a mentor of mine who encouraged me to continue my education, and I pursued a bachelor's and master's degree in architecture.
So how did you decide that you wanted to be a teacher here at TSCC?
Well, while I was in grad school, I had the opportunity to be a GTA, and being able to teach and find the synergy of the classroom, that experience was something that I always missed, in my professional career. And so I knew at some point that I wanted to come back and teach. And I guess it's kind of what led me back, because that was my beginnings, as an associate's degree program or in the technical field. So basically, the synergy of the classroom is really what led me here.
Awesome. Well, you have a lot of experience to share with our students, so we're really glad that you get to be here with us. What exactly is drafting?
So we talk about drafting and design. If we think about everything that passes through our hands, whether it's the glasses we wear, the shoes, a toothpick holder, the car we drive, the airplanes we fly in, the buildings we live in, all of these things are ideas or concepts that have to pass from an engineer, an architect, or a designer. And the technician, if you think about it, is kind of the communicative illustrator that gives a set of instructions to the contractor or the manufacturer. So when we talk about drafting and design, that's really what we're doing, is that we're actually drawing or given a set of instructions for contractors and manufacturers to build these ideas.
Cool, so you actually really bring ideas to life. That's awesome. Can you tell us about the program that's offered here at TSCC?
Yes, our program here at TSCC is a 5-semester program. We focus on creating a diversified technician. So what I mean by that is that we don't primarily focus on one individual industry. So we look at architecture, we look at structural, we look at civil, mechanical, electrical, mechanical. We look at a lot of these industries because they're the most well-paying opportunities and careers for students to come out of. So softwares that we teach them are the softwares that our industry partners are asking us for them to have skill sets in, which would be like AutoCAD, Inventor, SolidWorks, Rivet, and 3D Civil.
So it's very software-based, which is great, but TSCC is usually really hands-on. For a computer-based program, is there any hands-on aspect here?
Yes. If we think about what we do as far as like visualizing and drawing and creating projects, so for us, it's not only about learning the software, but it's also about being able to implement a concept or an idea. So it's about being able to critically think through a problem solve the project. So a project that we give is a house that we use, and this is a 3rd semester project. This 3rd semester project implements structural drafting, architectural, textures, renderings, and animations, all in one project. We span what we've learned in about 3 semesters and implement that. So I would like to play this for you and show you what So as I was saying, so we asked the question, what is a dwelling? What is a house? And the students all have to answer, in some kind of presentation, what inspires them. So this student wanted to talk about lighting. And we looked at the structural framing system. So here you can see a column and beam system that they've implemented into the software, which is Rivet. And then we took it in another software called Lumen, and then we illustrated it, or we drew we rendered it into different views. And we also put it into that Lumen software and manipulated the landscape so that it's sighted. So here they're using like 3 different disciplines that they could go into, whether it's civil engineering, architecture, and structure, all in one project.
So what exactly can your students expect when they complete this program? It seems like you have really cool projects. They really get to utilize all of their skills and knowledge. So what should they expect to go into when they graduate?
Well, I think for the most part, it's the opportunities that they have. Like I said, we're creating a diversified technician that can go into many different industries. And some of those industries that are industry partners of ours are like Mesco Steel. They're a metal building company, and they provide solutions for metal building. The Shields, which is an electrical company that does substations, and then ballistics armament and glass solutions. I mean, they're another industry, but each industry has their own kind of niche, and so it's amazing to see that the technical skills that our students gain in learning the 5 different softwares lead them into different industries throughout drafting and design.
Awesome. Thank you so much for all of this really cool information today. I feel like everybody definitely learned a lot about drafting and drafters and what they actually get to provide for us just day to day. If you or somebody you know is interested in this program or just TFCC in general, please feel free to reach out to us, whether you leave a comment below, you check out our website at tfcc.edu. We do keep our admissions process very simple. Our application is absolutely free, and you can find that at tfcc.edu/apply. Thank you so much for joining us today, and hopefully you can catch the next virtual visit next week.